everybody, it's me, Pam, here at Lady Pug Kisses Stamp Studio. Oh, I hope you all are having a great day. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you, and glad to see you again. Alrighty, so today we're going to make some holiday journals, mini holiday journals / chunky books. So I've got a few a couple that I had finished already to give you guys an idea of what we're gonna do. I'm not sure we're gonna do all the decorating. I'm thinking we'll let that be up to you. But there's just lots of like really cute things in here that you can do. There's just little pockets that's got like little tabs. I left a lot of these blank so that, you know, people can write, put like on the back of this, they can write and stuff. I mean, I'm thinking I might put a little piece of white paper here, cardstock like I did here. That way people can, you know, do a lot more writing. Or, you know, I could just leave it and that's where they can put a photo, you know, of their holiday. Here's another one, just as cute as can be. Lots of detail, and you, like I said, you can decorate it any way you want. All I'm going to do is show you how to make the base. And so let's get to work. All right. So first of all, I'm working today. You can use cardstock, absolutely use cardstock if you want to. But I'm going to use the Whimsy and Wonder 12 by 12 designer series paper. It is so stinking cute. Like, I've been using it. I've made a couple of these little books. So I've used quite some because I love it so much. But let me show you just a few pieces that I don't have to open up that next one. But it's all got, on one side it's really pretty and it's got shimmer in there, and so stinking cute. And then on the other side it's more like year-round. So yeah, so I just wanted to, and there's like so many that I didn't get to show you because I used so much of it already. So I'm going to use this particular one here because I love it. So I'm actually going to get my mat out of the way. And warning, this might be a little bit of a longer video. I mean, I'm sure you see it as soon as you guys clicked on it, how long it is. I do apologize, but it is so stinking cute that you're going to want to make one. So you'll first start out with the 12 by 12 piece of either designer series paper like I have, or just some cardstock. And so then we are going to take and use our scoring blade. Our scoring blade is the lighter of the two. This is the cutting blade. This is a scoring blade. And if you pay attention, there is an arrow on this one and just a little dot here. I guess that's Braille. I guess I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But so let me see here. We are going to score simple, easy scoring dimensions too. You're going to score at 3, 6, and 9. That's it. 3, 6, and 9. And it's so simple. So I'm going to show you those scoring first. Now, you don't want to score too hard with designer series paper, but enough to where you're going to see that score line. So, oops, not the cutting blade. No, 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 no. Not today. Let me get these out of the way because I'm going to need to use my extended arm. This is awesome. Stampin' Up! Has got this extended arm that goes up to like 17¼ inches. So if you are a scrapbooker, this is perfect. Then we're going to move over to 9 and we're going to score it again. And then we're just simply going to turn it once. That's it, just once. Not 180 degrees, but just once. And we're gonna repeat those scoring dimensions or scoring things. So we're gonna go to 3, 6, and then one more is going to be 9. All right, now we're gonna use this cutting blade here. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna go down to the 9 here. I'm hoping you guys can see that. So right here, there is a clear ruler here that you can actually see, and it has a 9 here. So we're just gonna go up that scored line all the way to the 9. And I don't know why my paper is doing that. You see what it's done? That is not good. Let me see, is my track clean? Sometimes it needs to be a clean track. But yeah, that is not good. So again, we're gonna position it again. And we're gonna go up all the way to the 9. I can't believe it did that, but we're gonna make it work. So all the way to the 9. And then I think I'm just going to open this just like so. And we're gonna move this over to that first scored line on this one. And again to the 3. And then close this and score that way. So now we're gonna turn our paper 180 degrees. And I'm gonna have to fix that when we get to that point. I'm gonna fix that. I can't believe that sometimes if your track is dirty, your blade will do that, or if your blade is old. So, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. And so then we're gonna go to that middle line. So the middle line, and we're gonna go all the way up to the 9 again. There we go. And that is it for our cutting and scoring. So we're gonna get this out of here. I'm gonna put this away for now. We will use it again in a few, but not right this second. So now we're going to fold this. So we are going to, let's see here. Let's start this. So we're gonna go over, under, over, under, over, under. So we're just gonna now you could go ahead and use your bone folder halfway through, or after each fold, you could do that too. Again, we're just gonna continue until we've finished our overs and unders. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna see, so you see that, how it just does that little number? So now I've got some colored pencils here. They're really soft lead. That's what I'm looking for. So if you have a regular pencil that's really soft lead, you can use that too. So I'm gonna do something, decide which way. So this is gonna be, actually, I'm gonna flip these, and that's easy. So, because I want more of the stripes to be showing. So this is an easy fix. I just folded it. And that's what happens when you use like designer series paper. Now, if you were to use just cardstock, it wouldn't matter which way you fold it. The first way would have been fine. So then we're gonna just go through here and reinforce our score lines. And we're gonna do this yet again. We're gonna find out. So this is the way I want it to be. So now I'm gonna take my pencil. Doesn't matter which color, but we're gonna take our pencil. And then we are going to, so this is gonna be a flap. I want this one to be an opening up top. So we're gonna take our pencil. And actually, let's do this. First of all, we're gonna put a little arrow over here. Now this is gonna get covered up, so it doesn't really matter, but if you wanted, you can erase it, and that's why the soft pencil lid. So then, like I said, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do the bottom and the sides. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just going to, here with pencil, and then we're gonna move to the next one. And this one, it opens to the front. So you see this, how cute that is? So I'm going to want it, the pocket in the front. So we're just gonna take this again and just mark it where we're gonna put the adhesive. That's what we're doing right now. It's gonna make your life so much easier, I promise. So let's see here. So we marked that one. And this one, again, we're gonna want it on top. So we're gonna go, I really don't need to put adhesive on the back because that's gonna be binded already. So we're just gonna go across the bottom with the adhesive here. So we're just gonna put some adhesive there. And then there is this one, this pocket's gonna be out front. So we're gonna go along the, oops. So we want it to be here. And then again, this is like the most difficult part of this entire thing, is just finding out where you're gonna put the adhesive. So again, here we want it along here. And then again, and this one we're gonna go along at both sides. And so here and here. Because I don't need to do that side, but you know, whatevs, right? Alrighty, and then this one along the bottom here. And then there we go. Up this side. Oh wait, we already marked that. Okay, so, all right, so there we've got it. So here, because there's those little areas where my blade wasn't right, so there we go. A lot of that's gonna be like clipped off anyhow, but you know, sometimes people just are just a little bothersome. It bothers me. It might not bother you, but it might bother me. So everyone's different. All right, now I'm gonna just use glue. Any glue will work. I've got my little fingerprints everywhere on here. So I'm just gonna use glue today. You can use double-sided tape, that works just as well. So then we're just gonna look for our, oops, it would help if I took my pen out, huh? Yes, and I'm just gonna put a thin layer of glue over here. And I'm gonna close this. Now it is gonna dry clear, so it doesn't really matter, but I do want that. There we go. And again, we're gonna find our next one. Remember, we're gonna do it at the bottom. And over here. These little lines make it so much easier, like you would not believe. I was doing it first with double-sided tape. And it's good, but I wasn't doing the little lines. So, there we go. And then I started doing these little lines, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why was I doing it the hard way before? So there we go. And here we go, this one here. Makes it so much nicer. How's your guys' day going? I have just been worried about my little pug. She's 13 years old, and she has been so into balls her whole life, and now she's just achy, and I just feel so bad for her. So the doctor put her on some thing called meloxicam, and it's a 24-hour like Motrin, and I hope that gets in her system soon, because she's just in so much pain. I feel so bad. So whoops, oh, I didn't, that's why. Okay, it's good if you make sure that it adheres too. And then this one, we're doing like a little L. Now, if you wanted to use double-sided tape and do this, you can just unfold it and then use your lines and then put your tape on those lines. That would make this so easy too. I don't know why I didn't do that, but you know, we learn, right? So then, oops, and then there's this one. And then here. So like I said, we're not going to decorate this, but I did give you some ideas, and I will show you those things again as soon as we're done here. So there we go. And this is a good way to use up some of that scrap paper that you have in your craft room. So there we are. We didn't put it on that because, like I said, that's the side that's, but I'm gonna do it anyhow because it's bothering me. There and here. There we go. Because it's bothering me. I just think a book should be a book and it should all be binded, I guess. Alrighty, so there we go. Now that's basically our little book, and it's got our pockets. So, oh, wait a second. Why did that not glue down here? I'm gonna put some glue here. I think I had some, I just didn't press hard enough. There we go. Yeah, alrighty. Got another, nope, the pocket's up front, I think. No? Where's my, there we go. So let's see here. We've got a pocket here, 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 and a pocket. I think I made the pocket here, or did I glue this one? I think I did. I glued that one. So the pocket's on top here. That's okay though. There and here. Now I'm gonna bring in, if I can find it. I know I just had it. Oh, here we go. Now, don't worry. If you do not have one of these, you can use a circle punch. You can use a different kind of punch. Let me see here. What punches would actually work? I think a balloon. Let's see here. Okay, well, wait a second, that one might work. This one, no. So, I don't know if you might have this one. It's an old punch, but it would work too. We're just gonna make some notches. So here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our book, and we're gonna find out where it opens again. Right here. Alrighty. So this one, we want it here. And here's the good part about this is that we've got this, it's 3 inches, remember? So if we just take this to a 1/2 inch over here, we know that's going to be centered. So we've got our little notch there. And then remember, it opens on this side. So we're going to go to the 1/2 inch over on this side. And then here, we're going to do it again. We're just going to make little notches in all of these. Also, there we are. And then this one. I like this because I can make them centered every time. But if you, like I said, if you don't have one of these, I don't think Stampin' Up! Sells them anymore. So, but a punch will work too. And I'll show you what I did to kind of, in a second when I get this done, I will show you what I did to kind of make it to where you couldn't notice that they weren't centered. That's what happens when, you know. So, we've got this. So, where is it? It is this one here. So this one here, what I did was I took because I did a circle punch, I punched it here, then I punched it way over here, and then I punched this one in the middle. And then the same thing over here, way over here in the middle and on the side. So I just kind of like file cabinet did it. Does that make sense? You know how you've got a filing cabinet and the little tabs are like offset? That's what I did with this one to kind of make it, because I don't know, I just have this thing about things not being perfect. So not that this is perfect, but it made my OCD a little easier to manage because it was like done on purpose. So you can do that if you don't have one of these and you are, you know, got issues like me. Here we go. Get rid of those. Now we are going to work on the cover of the book and the spine of the book. So let me see. I want some. I think we're going to use some real red. Real red. Isn't that pretty? And I want to see here. I need, oh, no, there's one. Nope, that is not one. I need to grab a sheet of real red cardstock. So that'll work for the spine, but, and actually if I want real red cardstock for the spine, then I'm gonna want a different color for the front of the book. So gotta decide. Oh, you know what? This isn't Stampin' Up, but it's pretty. And so I think this is what we're gonna use. And then we'll use this for the spine. Alrighty. So we're gonna bring back our slicer dicer. And this doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, we're not gonna do this. First of all, we're gonna get our, now, if you buy designer series paper from Stampin' Up, you'll get this chipboard, but you can use any type of thick chipboard. So I'm just gonna go to 3 inches, and I'm gonna score it, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna slice it with, so I don't wanna ruin my blade here. So I'm gonna just bring that over here, and I will just be a second. right, and then again, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna score it at 3. I wanna say this was 6 inches. So let's make sure that's 3 inches. Yeah, so we'll just cut this in half. So you're gonna have 2 pieces of 3 by 3. Now you could go larger, like 3 1/4, and that would work too. That would definitely work. And then you would have more of an edge. So this one's not gonna really have an edge, but you could go 3 1/4, but because I had this over here and it was already cut to 6 inches, I just decided to cut it in half. All right, so now we're gonna get this, and we're gonna get our slicer dicer again. We're gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna cut this little sliver off here because I think I got this at Joann's or something like 10, 15 years ago. And we're just gonna cut that portion off. I know I have things in my craft room that long, I do. I think I got it on sale and I got like 2 or 3 of them. So then we're going to just take this. This part does not have to be accurate, but you just need enough, need enough to where you're going to cover your front of your book. So I'm gonna move this because I think that's where I'm having issues. There we go, yeah. And there we go, and there we go. And then we're gonna cut this one in half. Now I could actually I might actually do that. I might just put some dimensions in there so you won't look like you gotta do it like me, and it'll be more precise. So there we go. So we've got these, and I'm thinking I want that polka dot pattern on the outside. I think that'll be really pretty. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna glue it in here. Just kind of center it, eyeball it somehow. There we go. We're just gonna, I got glue all over me. We're just gonna eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's gonna see this part. So just make sure it's good and secured. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. I do apologize if you can hear my music. I've got it turned down super low, but if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I love my craft room music. So there we go. I'm gonna get that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in there with our scissors. Oh, come on. There we go. Come in here with our scissors. And we're gonna snip the corners off. You're gonna leave about 1/8 of an inch here. You don't have to, but I do. And there we go. Get those out of our way. And again, we're just gonna, this makes it so much easier when you clip these off though. So there we go. Now, come back in here with our glue and get our scissors out of our way. And we're going to, I am just like going in here and using the chipboard to score. That way I don't have to bring out my slicer dicer again. And we're just gonna glue these on here. Yep, there we go. And this is going to be the front of our book. There we go. Now you can certainly make these bigger. In fact, that's going to be my next assignment. I'm going to take and figure out how to make these little journals a little bit bigger. These are just mini journals and they are super cute, but I think that like maybe a 4x4 or a 6x6 might be cute. So, and people can do a lot more journaling in them, or, you know, memories making in them. So those, you might find videos soon enough of me doing those. That way you guys can see how I did them. There we go. So we've got those. And we're just going to simply do the same thing we had done to the other one on this one. If I knew how to fast forward all these videos and edit them, which I know I should have given myself that assignment to figure that out, but I just have too much fun just crafting. And I just figured if I can just post these on YouTube, you know, people can fast forward through this part, I guess. So just fast forward through this part, because that's all I'm doing is this. I love to craft. I took a few computer classes in college a few years ago, but they weren't really much, you know, for editing and stuff on apps and stuff. It was more like, you know, business stuff. And it was just a basic, it's like one of those things that you had to take for college, you know. So one of those classes you had to take. What did I do with my little book? Oh, here it is. All right. So now we've got our arrow, so we know that that's the top side. So we're going to secure that to the front of the book. That's why I said it doesn't really matter. And I think I'm going to put my adhesive on this side. I made so many mistakes when first figuring this one out that you should see some of my little pockets on some of my first ones. There's like, some have more, some have less. But it's a learning curve, and that's what we do. We just go on our craft rooms and we just create. That's what we like to do, right? So, I actually got this from Curio Bee Studios or something like that. I will try and link that below. This is where I got this idea. He doesn't use the slicer dicer like I do. He just folds it on his own, and he actually does really good work when it comes to the dimensions and everything. So you might want to watch that video and do it that way instead of using the slicer dicer, or if you don't have a slicer dicer, you know. So we're getting these all adorable. Aren't they cute? Look at that paper. And so now we're going to do the spine of the book here. So we said we wanted to do real red. Let's make sure we've got one. Oh, see that? That's perfect. All right. So this one is, I actually had the science down. So, we've got, for the spine, you want it to be 3 1/4 inches long, and we already established that, or 3 inches, because we making the 3-inch one. I did make one where, here it is, and I do like the way this one turned out, and I would have done it had I had enough chipboard. But you see how this is a 1/4 inch. And you've got that like it's a real book. It's real super cute. And yes, this is one I made earlier. So, but that's okay. We're going to do 3 inches. And then we're going to do, I believe it's an inch, 1 3/4 inch here. So we've got 1 3/4 inch here. And we're going to slice it. Now, You see that? You see that right there? That's going to cause some issues if I don't get it out of there. So there we go. And then I'm going to go right here in the middle, and I'm going to score it at, let's see here. I'm going to do it right in the middle. I'm going to score it, and then I'm going to go 1/4 inch on this side, and again I'm going to score it, and then I'm going to go 1/4 inch on this side. I know, it's just, that's how I did it, but it worked. It worked. So then we've got this, and we're going to fold this side, and we're going to fold this side, and I might even fold that center score line as well. And it's just going to help that spine of our book. So, or mini book. So, there we go. And we're going to adhere it back here. There we go. And I'm going to put some glue on this side. And since I'm just going to pinch it, I'm going to put glue on both sides. And then just going to pinch it into place. Once I get it where I want it to go, I'm going to pinch it, and then I'm going to just let it dry. It just takes a second, but this is one of the cutest little projects, and you still have plenty of time to make these for, you know, holidays or birthdays, or, you know, Hanukkah. So you can actually get these done up for your friends and family before the holidays. So that is our little book. And I'm going to show you a few what do you call it? Products that, it took me a second to get that one, that might help you with this project. It is in the holiday mini catalog for Stampin' Up. Let me see. So what I did was I got the gingerbread sweet, or not, I didn't get the sweet, I just got some of the gingerbread stuff. So I got these 2 pieces here, and of course I got the paper. I got the stencils. I didn't get the ribbon. I should have gotten the ribbon. But I'm going to show you that this little tag right here is really cute. It would work for one of the pockets. But why buy just this set for that, right? So in the regular catalog, the everyday catalog, there is tailored made tags, and let me get those shown for you. Here they are. So they've got 4 of each style, and they're graduated sizes. So you get 4 in each of this style and 4 in each of this, and you get this one's kind of square and boxed off, and they get the reinforcement for the holes. Those are awesome, especially if you're going to put ribbon through them and stuff. So it's really awesome. And the same thing here, and it's graduated. This is more like rounded edges and scallop, you know, kind of prettier than this one, but they both work, and it's nice to like mix and match them. So there's that. But the reason I showed you the this one here is because of these here. These right here are so awesome because they cut out just solid pieces. Did I show that to you? I think I did. So this one here cuts out the detailed one here, but for like the inside, there are these. And you can make little pockets like I had done, like little pockets, and then put these in here and people can write on the back of them, you know, so when they're flipping through here, or if they wanted to make this for a friend, they can take and write things on those, you know, instead of just having pieces of white paper like that. It's like things like this. So it's just really, really cute. So the bell is adorable. I think the only one I didn't do was the star on here. I did it, but so yeah. So like I said, these dies are perfect. And if you get the paper, they cut out the bells, this, and a few other things. So let me see if I can show that to you real quick. There we go. So there are some things that it's not going to cut out, like the mittens. Obviously, we don't have the die for the mittens, but the star is super cute. It cuts out the star. I didn't open this paper, but and the trees. It doesn't cut out the trees, but it's just so stinking cute. So, and the paper is 6 by 6, and it's $11.50. It's not that much. So, yeah, there we go. And so I'm gonna put that back. But I'm gonna literally finish the front of this book because I got sidetracked. But where's my little book? I just had it a second ago. There it is. So here we go. So I've got some more of that really, really pretty designer series paper. And you can decorate the front of these like I had done this one. And I just wrote this out. But you can definitely do like a Christmas stamp and then just write 2021, or leave the date off and they can put their own date because maybe they aren't going to finish it this year or something, you know. But I really think that bringing in that designer series paper to the front of that will give it a little bit more character. I did trim this one down, and I might actually do that here too. Yes. Let's see here. And since this is designer series paper, I can do 2 at a time. So I wouldn't recommend 2 pieces of cardstock or like chipboard paper because you'll dull your blades out. And I've dulled my blades out enough without doing that. But you can do 2 pieces of designer series paper. So we're just gonna move this out of our way and just get that on there so that there's a little bit of that. I mean, I don't know about covering that because I used that really pretty paper. But yeah. But yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna show you the other one again real quick. I used a last year's stamp set for this. And I thought it was just so super cute, that stamp set was. But you can take your, oh gosh, paper clips, and you can just tie a ribbon on them, and you can put like little pieces of paper in here. Oops. There we go. Little pockets, so super cute. I lined the bottom of that one with some paper. I just put a couple candy canes in this pocket, but you can definitely do other things. I actually did use the stamp for this. I made these earlier. I embossed them and then used the ink to go over it, and then I cleaned it off. It's so pretty. That is just a big, giant background stamp of just candy canes. So, yeah. And if you've got like little, what do you call those things? Charms and stuff. feel free to put those on there too. You know, they're so cute. In fact, at the front of these ones, I put some like little bells and candy canes. This one over here, I just put like a little, I glued it on there because it's bells, so it kind of goes with that one. So yeah, the possibilities of this, where you take it, is up to you. What you want to do with it is up to you. But they're so stinking cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go so I can work on getting these ones all decorated. My aunt's got a birthday in a few weeks, so I'm thinking about maybe making her one. So, all right then. You guys have a great day. This was so much fun. I love showing you guys new things. If you guys make one of these and would like to show me, because I would love to see what you guys created, hit the link below to join my Facebook group, and you can post as many of your projects on there as possible if you want to. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.